Hi guys, welcome again. I hope you all are well. Today I am going to show you something different, a mechanism that is used by many system admins into their solution that is known as the mm, failover. It is maintained by either sometimes it is maintained by heartbeat or HA proxy and different other mechanism. But today I'm going to show you using heartbeat how you can configure the failover. This is a test scenario, and if you understand the concept, then you can integrate it into your system so easily, and you can design your system based on this configuration. So yeah, let's see this. Okay, so I have let me new session 192.168.1.151. Okay, this is one server, and let me do another session 192.168.1.152. Ref. Accept. Okay, this is another server. Let me put them side by side. View, session, okay, let me get terminal. So terminal test. Just give me a minute. Exit compact mode. Okay. Exit compact mode. I'm going to split this terminal into two. Okay. And by the way, ping. Let's say what we are going to do is uh, set up a web server with this failover www dot example.com. Okay. Oh no, example.com has something in it. So let's do something like www dot hatest.com. So if we test, let's say failover. Didn't find. Okay, fine. So now what I'm going to do is let me select the compact mode. Okay, what I'm going to do is at host 1 I will set the parameters like change the host name, uh, so okay, host name ctl set host name node 1 dot ha failover.com. Okay. Host name -f. As you can see, now my host name is this. So let's do the similar thing in node 2 also. Host name ctl set host name node 2 ha failover.com. Host name f. As you can see, both server host name is set properly. Okay, now I'm going to change the host file. tc hosts. Okay, by the way, let me show you the IP address of both the servers. My node 1 has IP address 151, node 2 has IP address of 152. Okay, tc hosts. Let me copy this one. Ready. 192.168. Ready. 192.168.1.151 node 1. Then pasting it to node 2, node 2, and the floating IP will be 192.168.1.150. 150. By the way, let me ping here 192.168.1.150. Okay, keep it as it is. Let me copy this one. I'll do the same thing in host 2 where etc hosts. Ready. Okay, I did the same thing here. So both of my servers basic configurations are ready. Let's reboot them. Let's do the apt update, then reboot. And apt upgrade y. Let's see. We are not getting any response from 150 as the IP is not assigned to any node or any service so far. So as soon as we configure the heartbeat, then the IP will be reachable and you will understand the mechanism. So let's just wait for this upgrade process to be completed. Then after that, we will look into the heartbeat process and their configuration. So Okay, let's take this. So yeah, the update and upgrade process is done. Let's reboot the server. Reboot now. Reboot now. Okay. Servers are rebooting. Okay. Node 1 is up. Let's see if node 2 is up or not. Yes, node 2 is up also. Okay. So yes. So okay. So as you can see, the node name has changed as we have changed the configuration. So the basic configuration is done. Now we are going into the main configuration. Now we are going to install the heartbeat package. For that, apt install heartbeat. Let me copy this one also. Here, insert. Okay, enter. So I'm installing the heartbeat package into both nodes, and as you can see, 150 is still unreachable. Okay, we lost the connection. Let's log in again. The heartbeat installation is done. Yeah, the heartbeat installation is done. Sudo su. So okay, we have installed the heartbeat. Just give me a second. So now I'm going to okay. So now I'm going to the designated directory where we should store all the hardware related configuration files. That is cd etc ha.d ls cd etc ha.d ls. So these are the files. Now we are going to create some other configuration files, that is viha.cf, and here we are going to input. I have copied something, this then log file will be stored at var log aj-log. By the way, here I am going to add another thing, the interface of the other node. Let's check the interface. The interface of other node is ENS33 and the IP address. The IP address is this one. Okay. Then I will write node and then I will add the cat etc host name, the host name. So here node 1 and node 2. Okay, let's write the configuration file here also, vi ha.cf. Let me copy this, paste. Okay, everything will be same. So just only the IP address will be the other node's IP address and other things will be same. So you can compare, everything is same. In node 1 I have said declared the IP address of node 2, and in node 2 I have declared the IP address of node 1. Now let's save. Okay, we created this file. Now we need to create another file, that is vi auth keys, and it will be auth to crc. That's it. Save vi auth keys. Save. Now I'm going to modify the permission of this auth keys. chmod 600 auth keys, chmod 600 auth keys. Okay, now what I'm going to do is the main part, where we are going to declare which node is going to be the primary node. For that we are going to create another file. This is the current files right now. We created this and this. So this this one and this one. Now we are going to create vi ha resources, ha resources, and here we are going to add which node is going to be the primary node. In our case, node 1 dot ha failover.com. Let's check whether it is the host name or not. Okay, so we can just copy paste that also. One, and then IP addr the floating IP. Now we are going to mention the floating IP 192.168.1. The floating IP. The floating IP is 150. So my node 1 is 151, my node 2 is 152, but my floating IP is 150. 150. /24 slash ENS33 0. I will do the same. I'll do the same in the other node also. Let me save this one. VIHARESOURCES resources. Yeah, the same thing. If we want to verify cat ha.cf auth keys resources, you can see. Okay, let me clear this. You can see this. If I do cat here, you can see this. So everything is similar. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we're going to restart the heartbeat service. See init.p heartbeat status. Loaded failed. Let's check here. Loaded failed. So now what I'm going to do is to restart. Also I'm going to do restart here. Restart. Let's see if we get anything from the floating IP or not. Yeah, you can see we are getting response from the floating IP. So now you may be curious that from where we are getting response of this IP. Is it assigned or configured in another device? No. Right now it is in node 1. Let me show you. If I give IPAS, as you can see, the floating IP is right now here as a secondary IP. So right now this node is my primary node. This node is serving all the requests and all the purposes. If this node goes down, then the floating IP will be transferred to the secondary node. So let's check it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut down this. Shut down. Now I have shut down this node, and as you can see, we are not getting any response from that floating IP. And now again we are getting the response from the floating IP. So what happened? Floating IP was in the node 1. Okay, let's go to the node 2 and check. As you can see, the floating IP has assigned to the node 2. So as soon as the node 1 goes down, the floating IP has transferred to the node 2 and the service is available. By the way, the service will be declared in the DNS record on top of this floating IP. Therefore, whether the backend IP is 151 or 152, no matter whatever the backend IP is, user will get send request to the floating IP, and the floating IP will retrieve the request and forward the request to the respective server. So what happens if the server goes up again? Node 1, let's start this. So right now all our users are getting their responses and the service is being served from the node 2. So as you can see, we are not getting any response, and after a packet loss we are again getting response. That means our service in node 1 should be up by now. Yes, as soon as node 1 got up, our service became up here, and our node 2 doesn't have the floating IP anymore. As we have declared this in the HA resources that our node 1 will be the primary node, that's why whenever the service went down in prime node 1, it shifted to node 2. Then when node 1 became up, it shifted to node 1 again. So you can understand that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to configure my host name, configure my uh, host file in my Windows to demonstrate you something useful. You know how you can configure the heartbeat, but how it can be useful for you. Okay, let me, sorry, not bad. So how it can be useful for you, let me show you. So let me put here www my web server 192.168.1.150 www.webserver.com. Save. I have saved it. So now I don't need to ping using the IP address. I will now ping it with the w.server.com. As you can see, I'm getting the ping. So whenever my user tries to reach the server, they will they will resolve the IP, the floating IP. Then the request will come to the floating IP. Then the floating IP will decide where to forward the request. Either it is node 1 or node 2. Let's do a quick demonstration. Let's install an Apache server just for a test purpose. So just do a test purpose. Install Apache. Yes. Do the same thing. Install Apache. Yes. Okay. So let me go to the document root. The document root will be, let me go to the document root, cd var www html index.html. I'm going to edit this index.html. Okay, let me just go to this directory, copy this index.html to another .pkp, then just remove everything index.html. Right now, if I check, index.html is a blank. Now vi index.html. Now I'm going to write it. This is web server 1. Okay. And again I will do the same here. Cat. I will copy this, write it here. This is web server 2. So okay, so now what happens if I open a browser? Let me open a browser. Let me open a browser. Yeah, here I am going to write www.webserver.com. Is it that? Let me check. Webserver.com. Okay, webserver.com. As you can see, it shows this is web server 1. But what if my web server goes down? Shut down now. As you can see, it shows this is web server 2. That means your service has shifted to web server 2. So all the results your users are getting from web server 2. And as soon as the web server get okay, it will not be up until I manually up it. After some maintenance, you fix everything and your server become up again. Web server 1 became up again. So in that case, as you can see, my server is up again. If I refresh this, you will see that now your web page is showing from web server 1. So that is the main purpose and mechanism of configuring heartbeat, and that's how it works. Now you may be wondering that why they now they're showing different values. When they're showing page from web server 1, they show web server 1. When they're showing value from web server 2, they're showing like this is web server 2. But I want to show my users an identical value. What will I do that? For that, you need to configure the replication between these two servers. We will do that in another video. where I will show you that how you can configure the replication, so that no matter which server is showing or serving your users, the result will be same, and whatever you write in node 1, it will be replicated to node 2, or if you write node 1, it will be replicated to node 2 or node 1, vice versa, simultaneously. So yeah, for now that's it. Let me, and there are some other scripts as well. Those are var leave heartbeat is generation is, oh sorry, this is not here. User leave heartbeat, these are the scripts. Using these scripts you can route service from one server to another. Let me show you. Just let me minimize it. As you can see, you are getting response. Now if I execute, like, okay, go to the heartbeat, cd heartbeat. Okay, and let me check user local user leave heart leave heartbeat. Okay, yeah. So heartbeat cd heartbeat. Oh, okay, it's not a directory. There are some oh, cd user share heartbeat. Yeah, these are the scripts. So now my service is on node 1. I want to shift it to node 2. What I need to do is I need to use this script. I can use this script like asb takeover. If I execute this here, user share heartbeat asb takeover, you will see the heartbeat will be shifted from node 1 to node 2. You can see we're getting packet loss and floating IP was from node 1. Let's check again. Yeah, it is not on node 1 anymore. It is on node 2. So what we can do is we can, let's say we are going to do a standby. If I do standby here, is b standby, going standby. So everyone went standby mode. But now I'm going to, and again, as node 2 went into the standby mode, the service shifted to node 1 again. So this is it. You can try it yourself. You can configure it on CentOS, Red Hat, Ubuntu, and various others distros. Check out the documentation of Heartbeat as well as uh, different blogs, guides. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video, and thanks again for watching this video. Please let me know if these videos are useful for you or not, and if you have any suggestion, please let me know in the comments, and do like, share, and subscribe my channel, and share it to your fellow system admins and IT enthusiasts who can provide me better topics so that I can create better video on them. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.